to kick it with little Romeo, you heard?
Please don't attempt to adjust your television.
Who I got right here? It's a very important man right now. He's shutting down the game. The birthday boy, Terrence J, okay?
Oh. And the creator of America's Next Top Model.
Now I done been with different kind of girls, feel like I done seen them all.
I just feel for it, the fact that this is the last show of its kind. You know what I'm saying? It's getting pulled up to earth like this. We don't got nothing else like this, you know?
When I was in high school and in junior high, I used to starve myself. I was a cheerleader and I was completely obsessed with trying to be skinnier and skinnier.
Could never be sad and pouty with you sitting there.
Aww.
It really was acting, because I was doing parties. I was not thinking about doing television, doing, any of that stuff. I was all about my events.
My mom had me when she was 17. I grew up on welfare. I've never met my real father to this day. I've gone through all types of things.
Child, remember when Free got into that heated argument with Nelly on live TV that had everybody talking?
Free's gone as well. She's telling me to stop crying.
Or when Roxy stormed out on Terrence J.
Number 6 video. Here's Birdman, Lil Wayne. I run this.
On live TV with whispers of them possibly dating. Let me spill all the tea about your favorite 106 in Park hosts. Listen, when AJ Callaway and Marie Free Wright hit our screens in 2000...
I'm ready for some football and just lie out on the couch right now. All right, before we go to the break, let's take a look at the videos. Already hit the countdown.
Check it out.
They weren't just hosting a show.
He owns an elite sports bar, the 4040 Club, and he has had his own record label for years. Make some noise
for Jay-Z!
They were creating black culture history.
When people, bring those comparisons up or even talk about it, that means they made an impact, and that means that it's long-lasting.
They created black TV magic, not just doing the typical TV lineup. They brought creativity to the screen. They didn't just host 106 in Park. They were basically the faces of BET. But baby, the path wasn't always smooth. Free came from Boston with dreams bigger than her bank account.
A young lady from Roxbury, Massachusetts, who has always been into music and arts and performing.
Before 106, she was grinding as a DJ and radio personality, living that struggle life we all know too well. Meanwhile, AJ was that Jersey boy trying to make it, hosting smaller gigs and studying at Howard University.
It really was acting, because I was doing parties. I was not thinking about doing television, doing, any of that stuff. I was all about my events.
Their chemistry was undeniable.
New York City, it's BET's very own AJ and Free.
What's up, Atlanta? How y'all doing?
But behind the scenes, child, it wasn't always peaches and cream. Sources say Free had multiple heated disagreements with BET executives over creative control in her image.
And I talked to Free a lot. Leaving the show, it was hard. It's like y'all talking to people every day. But it was a change that was needed.
The tension reached its peak in 2005 when she finally said deuces to the show.
Gotta thank y'all for watching. Gotta thank y'all audience for watching this for 5 years. Can y'all say, we love you, Free?
We love you, Free!
But here's where it gets messy. AJ's story took a real dark turn years later. In 2019, following multiple allegations of sexual misconduct spanning several years, Warner Media severed ties with him from Extra. The scandal effectively ended his television career, and he's kept a low profile since then. Previously married to pediatrician Dr. Leo Saley and divorced in 2007, he is now married to Dionne Walker, who he has 3 children, Amy Bell, Ava Claire, and Albert III with. With a net worth of $100K, AJ Callaway is now living privately after the 2019 scandal and has no current public projects. Free's post-106 life had its own drama. She launched her own entertainment company but faced legal battles over contract disputes. Through it all, she maintained her authenticity, even when industry folks tried to change her style and voice. Then there was that raging rumor about her having a kid for Jay-Z. With a current net worth of $500K, she occasionally appears as a guest DJ. She also recently launched a podcast discussing media industry secrets.
A lot of energy, definitely. Feels good to be right here with my homeboy right here again.
When Free bounced, Julissa Bermudez stepped in.
If they did a reboot of 106 in Park, would you do it? Absolutely. You know why I would do it? Because I was never supposed to do that show in the first place.
Bringing that Dominican flavor to the show. But some viewers weren't feeling the switch up, and social media wasn't kind. When is it ever? Julissa, who's BFFs with Adrian Houghton.
You guys, she's one of my besties, and I'm super excited to welcome my girl, Julissa Bermudez.
Later revealed in interviews how she dealt with colorism and racism during her hosting days. Having acted in some independent films.
Scene 10, Charlie, take 1.
And hosting various red carpet events. Julissa has been keeping herself real busy. With a current estimated net worth of $750K, she has also launched a successful skincare line.
I'm gonna kick it with little Romeo, you heard?
Big Tigger came through with his rap game background.
Please don't attempt to adjust your television.
But word on the street was that he and Julissa had some tension off camera. Neither has confirmed this, but if you watch those old episodes carefully, the energy speaks volumes. Big Tigger now spends his time as a radio host in Atlanta.
Instagram to see my name on the list for you to remember to do an intro for my morning show.
He has been seen hosting various sports events and making TV appearances. He has also been recognized by the Black Hall of Fame. His current net worth is $3 million.
Just partying with the audience, we had epic moments. Like almost 8 years to today, y'all still came and celebrated my birthday on 106 and Park.
Just epic moments like that.
What happened? Was it like anything with you?
Terrence and I have said so many times that was fake. It was planned.
Now this is where the story gets juicy. Terrence Jenkins and Rocsi Diaz took over in 2006, but baby, the backstage drama was real. Rumors about them dating circulated faster than a Twitter hashtag, though both denied it for years.
And we've joked and we've said things, as we all do once you get into a comfortable state. We were like brother and sister for so long.
Roxy, oh Roxy. Roxy's journey wasn't no crystal stair. She opened up about her battle with anorexia, showing a vulnerable side that connected with viewers dealing with similar struggles.
When I was in high school and in junior high, I used to starve myself. I was a cheerleader and I was completely obsessed with trying to be skinnier and skinnier.
But she also faced criticism for her dating choices, especially when she was linked to Eddie Murphy. In 2012, she also faced a backlash on her affair with Lisa Ray's ex-husband, Michael Missick, former chief minister of Turks and Caicos.
And there was all this drama, of course, with all that happened, like with you and Roxy.
That you are in some woman's house. It's not the woman's fault. It's definitely he put her in that position.
Currently, with a net worth of $3 million, you can find her working as an entertainment correspondent.
Can never be sad and pouty with you sitting there.
Aww. That was cute. This guy.
She's always in my DM. I just want to let you know.
Is she?
Always in your
Hosting various digital series and developing content for streaming platforms.
Who I got right here? It's a very important man right now. He's shutting down the game. The birthday boy, Terrence J, okay?
Terrence J's come-up story is what dreams are made of.
My mom had me when she was 17. I grew up on welfare. I've never met my real father to this day. I've gone through all types of things.
From sleeping in his car while auditioning to become one of entertainment's most recognized faces. But success came with its share of controversy. His relationship with model Jasmine Sanders ended with social media shade and deleted posts. You know how that goes. With some controversy in between, which had to do with a certain car crash.
Terrence J, a former BET host of 106 in Park, according to police, I believe it's an 850, a McLaren 850.
What if whoever was driving wasn't with the person they're supposed to be with?
Before that was another high-profile public relationship with Salida Ebanks.
When are you and Salida gonna be parents, Terrence? You want it juicy, right? Are you in a public, open relationship?
I think so.
He is now engaged to girlfriend Michaela Sultan. It was not just about the controversies. There were also crazy moments on the show for him. Remember when he proposed to Janet Jackson on the live show?
I got something I want to ask you. Can y'all help me out? Can y'all make some noise for me? I got something I want to ask you, Janet.
He's been busy acting in upcoming films and executive producing several shows.
I went on to win an Academy Award for a film that I produced, not just being in front of the camera, but doing things behind the camera.
He runs his own production company and has recently announced a new talk show.
But I think it makes sense because he is Mr. 106 in Park. They've sort of branded him that way.
Our next guest is a businesswoman and the creator of America's Next Top Model.
When Bow Wow, Mr. 106 in Park, joined the show in 2012.
I got the name Mr. 106 in Park by
having the most videos retired ever on the show.
Everyone was side-eyeing the move. Here's a former guest host becoming the main host.
In some ways it was, and in some ways it wasn't. Because, like, you know, it always felt like my house when I came. And even when I wasn't there, it still felt like my house.
The streets were talking. His tenure was marked by that infamous moment when he threw shade at Sierra during the Like You video countdown.
Now, I done been with different kind of girls, feel like I done seen them all.
Messy, messy, messy. Or that kiss with Tyra Banks. Oh.
This second kiss was way more passionate than the first kiss.
Bow Wow still performs and is working on new music.
I was like, I ain't doing it. I already know how broke. I know how he gonna react, y'all.
He also recently joined the cast of a reality show. With his hands in different pies.
Also, like I said, I wear so many hats. I'm also a restaurant. I got Prime on Peachtree.
His current net worth is $1.5 million. Between 2012 to 2014, Bow Wow had 3 other co-hosts.
It was you and Kesha Chante. Was she the one that replaced Roxy immediately? I'm trying to think of the order.
First, because Angela was on there. Yeah. What happened was at first we had a crew of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Shorty the Prince.
I just feel for it, the fact that this is the last show of its kind. You know what I'm saying? It's getting pulled off the earth like this. We don't got nothing else like this, you know?
Paijan.
But no, you look amazing. You look great. So much. So do you.
And Michael Gray.
I mean, like how we saying off air, you know, if you go out and eat with Bow Wow, you be sitting around like, why are all these people around? Because now you know Bow Wow is just, that's my brother.
Right. Angela Simmons also briefly co-hosted with Bow Wow to replace the other 3.
First of all, man, get a shot of the team real quick. This is just like a Monday.
Right.
No word.
But then stepped in Kesha Chante. Kesha brought that Canadian grace to the show.
But I identify with Toronto. I always say Toronto is where I'm from. And I say that not to disrespect Ottawa, because they gave me so many morals and values that I hold to this day, and it is a great place to grow up.
She considers herself the funniest of the hosts ever.
I feel like what I bring that is different from the other hosts, at least if I could say, it would just be the humor.
But even she couldn't avoid drama. She admitted to having dated Drake in the past.
What's going on? My name is Drake. I'm from a place called Toronto, Canada. And this not only is my girl.
Industry friend, like true friend, genuinely. Like, yeah, we dated and we've had our times and stuff like that.
She also dated Shorty the Prince.
They were together before 106 in Park, so they're a great couple. I'm really happy for them. And,
Recall the time August Alsina went off on her?
Is there any chance that 2 talented brothers will bury the hatchet?
So you just gonna go against the grain?
There were whispers about tension with her co-host Bow Wow.
Is it like a TV marriage?
And previous host Roxy, though both ladies kept it professional in public.
But I always tell the story about Bow because he hazed me in the beginning. And he was like, I want this girl in my music video for Shorty like mine.
The beef she and Bow Wow had was eventually cleared out.
I just spoke to Kesha 2 days ago. I speak to Kesha all the time. Because the old me would have spazzed out. I would have gave y'all exactly what y'all wanted.
Where is Kesha now? She has a music career in Canada and also has television hosting gigs.
Music take you high, let the record spin until the day.
Be sure to be on the listen up because she recently announced a documentary about her life. It was rumored that Karrueche's guest host comments about Blue Ivy.
I really did wake up like this because my parents never combed my hair.
I can't.
Sent 106 in Park crashing into oblivion. The tea? Most of them aren't as close as they used to be, and some don't even speak anymore. But that's how it goes in the industry. One day you're family, the next day you're just a chapter in someone else's story. As Free would say, peace and blessings, y'all. But remember, in this industry, there's always more tea to spill.